Hello there folks and welcome to another video. This time it's a product review. Now, ever since I was a kid, I've absolutely loved video games. I'm going back to when I was 5, when I got my first machine. It was an Atari 2600. Basic, the most basic of the basic, but it kind of awoken my love for gaming. I loved playing Centipede on that. I had this game called Pele Soccer, which was absolutely garbage, but it was football, and I loved football, so being able to play a football game on the TV was mind blowing to me at that age. I then moved on to a Spectrum Plus 3, which was a wee bit more advanced. There was games like Batman, Ninja Turtles, stuff like that on it, but the game that I played most on that was Chase HQ, and a game called The Curse of Sherwood, which was tremendous. It was like a kind of side-scrolling, puzzle-y kind of game. Loved it. So I had that, and then all my friends in school got a Nintendo, an NES, and Super Mario Brothers, Duck Hunt, Zelda, again Ninja Turtles. There was a wrestling game on it. There was all sorts on it. It was a whole new level of gaming at home. So I get that. And then a couple of my mates got Mega Drives, which was a wee bit more advanced than the NES. It was called the Mega Drive here in the UK, but in America and pretty much everywhere else it was called the Sega Genesis. So that was a wee step up. The graphics were a bit better, the games were a wee bit more advanced. And then came the Super Nintendo, which was the next one that I got. Super Nintendo, the main game that I played on that was Punch Out. I absolutely loved it, Super Punch Out. I had FIFA, I had Pilot Wings, which was a big game for me as well. I loved that. Super Mario World though was the game. That was the game that I played all the time. I still go back to it to this day to play it from time to time. So it kind of fostered a love for Super Mario Brothers a wee bit more than just Super Mario Bros. And 2 and 3 on the NES, which were all great games. Wasn't a big fan of Mario Bros. 2 to be honest with you, but moving on to 3, that was like a whole different level again. But then Super Mario World took the best parts of 3, added to it, made it a massive game with loads and loads of new villain characters and stuff like that as well. So that was amazing. And then came the N64 and Mario 64, Mario Kart 64. Mario Kart was on the Super Nintendo, it was brilliant, but Mario Kart 64 was a game that me and my big mate Freds would spend hours and hours playing. That, the wrestling games on the N64 were tremendous. Football games were a whole different story compared to what they had been previously. And obviously it was in 64-bit, so it was a lot more advanced graphically than most of the other games that had, or machines that had been out previous to it. So I loved them. I loved it all, man. It was brilliant. Really, I spent so many hours playing it. Then PlayStation came, so I moved on to PlayStation, and then it was PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, and then I think I got an Xbox, and then I got an Xbox 360, and what else did I have? After that, I kind of fell away from gaming for a wee while. PlayStation 4 came out, I bought it, but I didn't really play it as much as I had been playing my other machines, so I kind of fell away from gaming a wee bit, but I still enjoyed playing like FIFA with my mates and things like that, or FIFA with Kian and Grand Theft Auto. I would always play that as well. So kind of moved away from gaming a wee bit, but I think the Wii came out, and I managed to get a hold of a Wii when they were like gold dust. So I got a couple of Wii's, punted one on Christmas Eve, made myself a fortune. What a bad guy. And then after that, the Wii U came out, which was the next Nintendo machine. That was a bit of a flop, but we had that, and we had a lot of fun playing it as well. So, but that kind of fell away. The Switch came out and I didn't really bother with it, but I kept on seeing like videos of the games and stuff, and I thought, you know what, the next time Nintendo bring out a machine, I'm going to buy one. And recently they announced that they were going to be bringing out the Switch 2. So I thought to myself, you know what, I'm going to get it if I get the chance. So I missed the pre-sale, and then I got an email from Curry's, I think it was Curry's I bought it out of, saying that they had packs available, but it was like a bundle, so you had to buy the machine, you had to buy the game, you had to buy the controls, you had to buy the camera, and I thought, you know what, I'm going for it, I don't care, I said I would buy it, so I'm going to buy it, and yesterday it got delivered. However, I was busy yesterday, so I never got a chance to unbox it, so you're going to get the chance to watch me unboxing it. Here it is, the Nintendo Switch 2, brand spanking new, in the box, so I'm going to open it and let's see what's inside it. Already this is going to be awkward as hell for me to open, I can tell. I should have just brought a wee knife so that I can cut it. In fact, you know what? I'm going to go and get a wee knife, back in a second. And just like that, I now have an open Nintendo Switch box. So that's the outer box out the way. We'll get this inner box, which is just like a cardboard box. So do I need to cut into this? No, I do not. So straight away, here is the actual machine itself. Now look at the size of this. This is tiny, man. I've never even seen a Switch in hand before, so seeing how small this is actually quite shocking, which is probably what a few women have thought when they've seen what I've got to offer. Nice, it's got like a wee stand, you can stand it up. Let's see if it's got any power in it. If not, what I'll need to do is charge it up and then finish the rest of the video once it's been charged. Right, so it's coming on straight away. It's telling me to add the controls on it, so I'm going to add the controls on it just now and then we'll see what it's got to say after that. Okay. So, here are the Joy-Cons, as they're called. You've got your wee kind of peachy coloured one, and you've got your blue one. These fit onto the side of the console. They also work as a mouse and standalone controls for 2 players. So, as part of the bundle, you get 2 more of these. So I've added them onto the Switch now, and it's going to ask me to set it all up. So I'll get it all set up and I'll come back and let you know what's happening. So that's me added the Joy-Cons and set up the actual machine. It's now asking me to create a Nintendo account, a Nintendo Store account, which you're going to need if you want to download games or order things from the Nintendo Store. So I'll get that done. The bundle, let me show you the other things that it comes with before I do that. Okay, so as I said, it comes with another set of Joy-Cons, which means obviously you can play 2 players or 4 players actually. It comes with steering wheels for Mario Kart and other driving games. It comes with a camera as well, so that you can basically be on the screen filming yourself while you're playing the game. You can also be on friends' screens if you are playing online with another Switch 2 user. You can go on your screen, they can actually see you while you're playing, which is pretty cool if you're into online gaming, which is something that I have to say I am not really. But you never know. This also comes with Mario Kart World, which is a brand new game for the Switch 2. So it comes with a code which allows you to download the game as part of the bundle. So I'm going to go and get that done just now as well, and then hopefully I'll be able to get some footage of myself playing Mario Kart World and let you see what it's actually like. So let's give that a bash. So after a load of faffing about, I've managed to get it all set up and all downloaded. If you don't have a Nintendo account at the moment, you're going to need to create a Nintendo account to download the game, which was a bit of a pain in the neck, to be honest with you. It tells you to do one thing, but when you actually go into what it tells you to do, it's no right, the instructions are no right, so I had to find it myself. I farted a bit for a wee while and managed to get it. So Mario Kart is downloading now as we speak, Mario Kart World. So once it's fully downloaded, I'll get some footage of that. The everything else basically, it seems to be, it's pretty smooth, man. It's really nice to hold. It's not too heavy. It feels like a good bit of kit. You know, it's like it's got a good weight to it. It's not heavy. It's not light. It doesn't feel cheap, which the Wii U definitely did. Like I said, I've not had any sort of experience of the Switch previously, but this feels good in your hand. So I'm going to go and add my card onto Nintendo Store and see what other games there are that I fancy. I can see me going down the retro route, to be honest with you, but there are a few games for previous Nintendos, for the previous Switch that I want to play as well, so definitely want to give Mario Wonder a go. What else? There's a couple of Zelda games as well that I've never really been a big fan of Zelda, but everybody raves about them, and I think now that, I don't know, maybe it was just as a kid I wasn't into Zelda. Give it a go as an adult, and I probably still won't be into it, but you know, nothing tried, nothing ventured, nothing gained. So I'll give that a go, and I'll be back shortly. Right, so I'm starting to get a wee bit annoyed at how long this is taking. I don't know if it's an issue, maybe because it's just past launch day and everybody's trying to get on or whatever, but it's just it's not playing ball. I'm having to sign into all sorts of things to get this game downloaded properly. Oh man. You need to scan QR codes with your phone and stuff like that. Whatever just happened to putting in your email address and a password, Nintendo? There we go. Surely that's it now. Payment method. PayPal purchase. So that's not bad. The Nintendo online account costs £34, whereas with PlayStation it's like, I think it's about £18 a month or maybe a wee bit more. So you get full access to Nintendo's back catalogue of games and stuff like that with it as well. So should be fun. Let's see what we've got. Right, so just to let you into a wee bit more that's in the box here, with the Switch 2 you get this wee fella here, which allows you to connect your Joy-Cons to it so that you've got it like a controller. But you can also buy a Pro Controller off the Nintendo store, which a lot of gamers have been saying is the best video game controller that's ever been made. So I'll need to get a wee swatch at one of them, see if I can steal one at a shop or something. Because they come in at about 70 quid, so they're a bit pricey. But if it's going to be something that you get use out of and it's easier for you to hold, because the Joy-Cons are a wee bit small, to be honest with you. So the Pro, hey, you drinking? Good man. So the Joy-Cons are a wee bit small, but this, if you've got any sort of issues with your hand dexterity or anything like that, the Pro Controller might be a better fit for you. Sometimes with my condition, my hands get a wee bit sore, so it might work out better for me if I invest in one of them. You get a power cord and a plug, obviously, because you need somewhere to be able to charge the machine, and if you plug it in, you can play it while it's charging as well. This time I believe that you couldn't do that with the Switch, I'm not 100% sure. And it's a USB-C as well, which everything is now, so fast charging as well. And what else have we got in there? We've got, the dock, which is what holds your Switch. You can see it there. A lot of people were saying with the original Switch that when you were putting the screen into the dock, it was scratching the screen. Nintendo have addressed that, and they have fixed that problem, so that should not happen anymore. Certainly not for the money that you pay for one of these machines. That definitely shouldn't be happening. So that's what comes in the box. The extras that I got with it as well, like I said, were the steering wheels for driving games and Mario Kart. So that's I had these for the Wii, and I wasn't a massive fan of the gyro controls on it, so I'll probably still just use the ordinary controller for it, to be honest with you. And this wee fella here is the camera, which allows you to play online with your mates. You can see them, they can see you. You can also capture video on it as well, so that might come in handy for being able to put some footage up of the games when I'm actually playing them. Another thing though, you can actually connect any USB-C camera to the Switch 2, so if you don't have the Nintendo camera, which I wouldn't have bought, I purely have it because it came with this bundle, I can actually use this camera that I'm using to make this video right now, so fingers crossed it works better than the Nintendo camera, and if the Nintendo camera is surplus to requirements, then you never know, I might do a wee giveaway or something like that. You never know. Wait and see. So, it took a wee bit longer than I expected, but I've managed to get it up and running. I've managed to get all the accounts connected, and I've managed to figure out how to put some footage of me playing Mario Kart into this video. So, do you want to see how shite I am at Mario Kart? Wait till you see what happens to me at the end of this race. Enjoy it, trips. But overall, my first impressions of the Switch 2 are that it's going to be great fun. Be prepared for some more content, because I've got access to all the games that I was talking about before, which I didn't know that you could get, so that's quite exciting as well. Play some of the retro games, and I'll upload some footage showing you me shaking off a bit of rustiness and hopefully getting back to the Nintendo legend that I once was. Thanks very much for watching the video, trips. Really enjoyed making it for you this time, as I always do, but this was really fun. If a wee bit frustrating at times, but fun nonetheless. So remember to subscribe, like the video, comment, put on your notifications, do a wee dance, you name it, do it, but come back if you've enjoyed these videos, and hopefully see you again soon. Thanks very much, troops. So here we are at Shy Guy Bazaar, the second race that I've done. I'm not showing you the first one because I was just getting used to the controls. So I thought, I come doing not bad, I'll show them how I've done in the second race. So as you can see, I finished the first race in second place, which means that I am second in the grid starting this race, and I'm off to a terrible start. Ended up in 5th place right off the bat. Unbelievable behaviour from me. Could not believe it. So, ended up in 7th, but I went over a jump, grew some wings, all of a sudden I'm an aeroplane, I'm in third place, and then when you land the plane, you can get a wee speed boost if you hit the jump just at the right time. So, I did that. And then I got myself a banana, and all I can see is this wee son of a bitch in front of me. You know something? Have that banana, asshole. That's what I say to him. That is what I say to him. So I was in first place going into the second lap. Now, it wasn't long before I was quite a fair bit ahead of the pack, and then I seen this lorry with some tubes on it. I thought I'm having some of that. I jumped over it. I could not believe it. It gave me a speed boost. However, I came out in second place. I don't know how. Must have been a shortcut or something. So, straight over, back into first, and then a wee mushroom takes me miles ahead of the pack once again. But that green shell comes out of nowhere. Couldn't believe it. So I'm back in second place, and we're in the third lap now. Still behind Baby Mario, but that banana got that wee son of a bitch, isn't it? Beautiful. Thought, you know something, I'm going to ride the rail all the way over here. A new feature which helps you with a speed boost every time you do it and jump off just at the right time. So I overshot that corner, but I did get the 2 blocks, and we'll see that the 2 blocks give me a green shell which I used to kill him, but then I jumped in my excitement and it kind of caused me a bit of hassle because I went into the final stretch not as far ahead as I should have. So a couple of wee jumps, a couple of speed boosts as well there, a double block, turned into an aeroplane, Pilot Luigi on duty, goes round the corner into the home straight, no bother at all. What? A red shell, oh no! And then not one but 2 idiots beat me.